now, but if you look right here, I used to live right here in this building. Damn. Shit crazy how much shit changed. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, ain't shit really changed though. That shit really changed. They used to always play music like this all the time. I don't know if it's the same people, but I think it was a girl and her boyfriend used to live right there. They used to always be arguing and fighting, but they used to play music like this all the time. I was like 4 minutes away from my dad, and I just wasn't able to go back there. I don't even know if I want to talk to you about that one day, but that's a whole different story. And I remember I was the only nigga in here who had AT&T, so I was trying to get really like fast and powerful internet. So this white wire right here, it sounds funny, but I'm the reason why this white wire is here, because AT&T had to come out here and come fabricate a whole different internet for me just to run it all the way down. If you see, it runs all the way into that room. I used to stream in there. So a lot of y'all don't know, but before I did YouTube, I was trying to stream. You know, I used to play video games a lot, so I was like, if I'm gonna play video games, I might as well make money for it. You know, I told my parents about it, that you can make money for video games. Nobody ever believed me, so when I finally got on my own, I was try to stream. I think I got to like 70 or 80 followers. I had like 20 people watching me daily. I used to go to work from 6 p.m. till 5 a.m. sometimes, come home, stream for like all morning, then get probably like 4 hours of sleep and then go right back to work. I do that every day until I gave it up. I had a PC and everything. I had a full setup. So kids used to come over here. Sometimes kids used to come over here and used to like, hey, are you a streamer? Are you a streamer? And you know, just, it was cool, bro, because I used to have the window open and I had all the lights going on in the room. It was real dope. I wish I had videos of that, but yeah, this was my life right here. It's kind of sad. I ain't gonna cry, I ain't no bitch, but you know, live right there, right? The window's still fucked up though, because the cat that we had fucked it up. I guess, I mean, maybe they just re-fucked it up. I'm pretty sure they didn't give nobody an apartment without fixing it, but you know, it used to be fucked up. Right there. You see how that's built? Mm-hmm. So that's like underneath the house. But what they did was, that's the bathroom right there. What they did was, I don't know what they did to put this together and make it such. But when you walk in there, even the bathroom door, it's like slanted, so it's not, it look like somebody made it. And then the restroom is like, it's almost like it's fake ground. I can't explain. I mean, of course, you build, you construct anything, but it look like they didn't construct it well. And you can see like sometimes slugs, like actual slugs would come up through the toilet, come up through like the sink area, snails, worms, whatever. Only thing we didn't have was rats. It was a whole bunch of roaches. Like this right here is a roach infested place right here. Like, I don't know if they cleaned it up now, but I know it was super roach infested. And right here, there used to be a dude who lived there with his girl. But then I guess they, you know, probably couldn't pay the rent or whatever situation happened, and they left, and the house became, you know, vacant. It was just vacant, and they started, you know how you have squatters? It was squatters next to us, so it was scary because I would go to work, and at the time, the girlfriend I was with at the time, you know, it just was, to me, it just wasn't a pleasant feeling, because if we went to sleep, you had an old lady who lived right here, and there was a young couple who lived right here, but right here at the bottom, anybody was in that house at any given time. You don't know who was in there. You know, it was, most of the time was a lot of, you know, kids who smoke weed, stuff like that, trying to get away from their parents or whatnot. But sometimes you just didn't know. And then the very first time I moved in here, literally, I kid you not, the very first week I moved in here, there was 2 killings. Somebody died right here. He got shot. I think he was, I forgot what it said. I think it was like a home invasion or something like that. And then over here, right next to us, a dude was messing with somebody's girl. And the dude basically was telling him to stop messing with my girl, yada, yada, yada. So bruh came over here with the girl in the car. She was in the car. He went down there, broke into his house, and then killed him. And I think he shot him like 15, 16 times. So the area that we're in right now, this is Forest Park. So, you know, it's considered the hood a little bit. This to me is not really the hood, but it's hood enough. But it's not like no, you know, bluff or nothing like that, you know what I mean? It's not like some of the areas closer to Atlanta, but it's just right here, like 10 minutes outside of Atlanta. You're 10 minutes from the airport. Yeah, this is where I was at for like, what, 2 years? Before I left my grandma's house, I was here for like 2 years. Nobody ever came and visited me here. I think I only had one cousin, which was my cousin Lexi. That's where I got the name Bennii from. She came and visited me one time. But nobody else ever came to this apartment. It was just me and my ex, but nobody came over here. We was here for 2 years. Nobody visited us. Like I said, I live like 4 minutes away from my mom's over here. So nobody came and saw me. I was just here by myself for 2 years. It was like a bando, bro. I think we had like a couch that my auntie gave me, and I had a TV on top of like you know food tables you go like when you go to like a you go to Walmart, you get the nice little tables where it's like they're nice, but they're like black tables you can use for like family reunions and stuff, or just when you have an event. I had that was my nightstand, not my nightstand, but my table stand for my TV. And then I had a coffee table that we bought off like Amazon for like $20. And I had a bed that wasn't even on no frame. It was just a bed on the ground. I had 2 mattresses and then one bigger, well, the 2, you know, what things called?
Box screens?
Box screens, there you go. I had 2 box screens with a mattress. And we didn't even have no sheets. We just laid up there with a blanket and didn't even have no sheets. And that was life. That was life for like 2-3 years. And then, like I said, nobody came and saw me, so I was by myself. You know, I was a hardworking dude, man. I know a lot of people be in the comments, you know, I'd be appreciative of your dad, and I really am, because when that was over, we had like a huge argument, me and my ex, and you know, she was cheating on me, of course. She got a real job this time, not no little under the table pay cut job. She got a real warehouse job. But, you know, she got surrounded by other dudes, and she got consumed by that and started thinking what she could have, what she could not have. You know how dudes are. So got into a huge argument. She was cheating, whatever. She left, and my mom was so messed up because she took money I gave her. She actually went to my account. She stole, I think I had like $800 in there. I just got paid too. And I went to go take some money out of my funds because she took all my phones and everything at the time. Like, you know, she took all my, I was paying for everything, don't forget this, but this is just some person, this is a person that was just really slimy. She took all my phones, so I had no way to contact nobody. I had to go find an old burner phone type shit, and I was able to get in contact with like my homie Red. You know, he was talking to me and stuff, and then I got paid that Friday. Well, I usually got paid on Thursdays. When I went to go to I walked to the gas station to go, you know, take all my cash out, because in my head I was thinking what she was already thinking was she's gonna take my money. So I went to go to the because, you know, we shared my account. Everything was under my account. So I went to the gas station. I tried to go pull some money out. That shit said insignificant funds. I remind you, I got to pay rent like a couple days from now. So it said insignificant funds, or and I remember I ain't had no money in there, and it was a real fucked up moment because I didn't know what the fuck was going on. And then I come to find out, I just put it together. You know, she took my fucking money out of my account. I called the bank. She was like, "Yeah, you don't have your money was withdrawn earlier today." So she took all my money, and then this gets even more fucked up. So the dude she was cheating on me with, some square ass kid dude too. Like, he had no car. He was living with his mama. Like, he was a real square ass dude, but he worked in the same job she worked at. Real square ass, lame ass dude, right? I mean, if it was true love, then so be it. I don't know, but she gave him my fucking money, and I found out about it because, you know, when I confronted her like a couple days in the hotel, when I found her in the hotel, and I never put my hands on her, never did nothing like that. I wasn't that type of dude, never will be that type of dude. And I looked at her Cash App. She was sending this dude money, talking about, you know, he getting kicked out or whatever the fuck, you know, some bullshit like that. And so she gave him my money, and I was done with that at that moment. So I had no money to pay the rent. I had to wait till next week. And on top of that, I wasn't working because my head was so fucked up. Like, I wasn't going to work. So I asked my dad, I said, "Hey, Pops," and then a lot of you guys say you got to appreciate your dad, and trust me, I know this 100%. My dad, I asked him, I said, "Hey, Pops, I need $600 to pay my rent. He helped me pay my rent this 1 month." And I knew he had it. You know what I mean? I knew he had it. Like, he just quit his job. He had some bread. I knew he had the money. And he told me no. He said, "Nah, I'm not paying that. You know, I'm not paying for it." And truth be told, I wasn't even mad. You know, I was just like, you know, I get it. You know, he don't wanna, because if he pays for it, who's to say she's not gonna come back and come move in with me again? You know what I mean? So I lost the apartment, got evicted. I moved back in with my grandma because I wasn't going back home. I you know, like I said, my whole mom, that's a whole story in itself one day. But I went back with my grandma, and I was trying to figure out what the hell I was gonna do. And I finally decided to just tell them, I went back to work. It was like 2 weeks. I went back to work. I was at work, and I think it was like this one particular day, one of my supervisors, we're just gonna call him K. He was calling me on the intercom like, "Jawan, come to the podium. Jawan, come to the podium." And granted, I'm one of the best workers at that job. Remember, I worked at Coca-Cola, so it was a real physical job doing all this. Like, I'm one of the best workers there, like literally one of the best, especially on that shift, because I work third shift. And he calling my name. And he's only been a supervisor for the past like 4 or 5 months. And at the time, he didn't know what I was going through, which is understandable. We at work. Nobody give a fuck about what the hell you got going on. So he calling my name, and I'm just tired of it. And in my head, I'm like, my dad's out there on the road. You know, he been kind of told me, hey man, like, you know, I'm trying to figure things out right now. It's not the time for you to quit your job and come out here with me right now, because he was in one truck. So I just said bump it. I said, dude, I'm gonna quit. I walked out. I put my bomber jacket on, put my slides on. I walked out, never came back. Everybody was like, I remember Rashad, my homie, one of my best friends, he called me next day. He was like, man, I heard you quit. Because, you know, everybody was talking about, I heard you just walked off. And I was like, yeah, man, I can't do that no more. And ever since then, like, I just dropped everybody. I fell off, and I went to go work with my dad. And, you know, here we are now. But that's one thing I really appreciate him for doing, because if he was to give me that money, pay for the apartment, I wouldn't be with Jade right now. I wouldn't be driving. Y'all wouldn't know who I am. I wouldn't be driving no damn trucks. I wouldn't be doing none of that. My mind wouldn't be where it's at now. That right there ripped a hole in me and made me who I was today. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Hey, counting these commas, we run it up. All of these hoes that won't come with us. Sipping that dirty, she getting her slot. Staying high, now she living the dreams. Underpants with Magello on me. Jolly Ranchers mix it up with the lean. Johnny dang, all my diamonds on fleek. Pop me a perk, she think I'm a geek. Hot in LA, why you looking at me? Counting this money, you ain't on my team. Setting a plot, we running through schemes. Hundreds on hundreds on hundreds, I want me a million. I ain't gon' stop till I'm rich. Getting this money like money, bitch. Promise again that I never switch. Yeah, she always talking, saying fashion over, spin bars like I'm down a Glover. It's my only turn, yeah, I'm taking over. I just got her bands, now she wanna dance. Hit her from the back, ain't no minute man. It's my only chance when I'm right with Snake. Man, I'm going in, I don't need no breaks. Man, I'm going off, man, I'm going off. Counting these commas, we run it up. All of these hoes, they won't come with us. Sipping that dirty, she getting her sloppy. Staying high, now she living the dreams. On the pants with Magello on me. Jolly Ranchers mix it up with the lean. Johnny dang, all my diamonds on fleek. Pop me a perk, she think I'm a geek. Counting these commas, we run it up. All of these hoes, they won't come with us. Sipping that dirty, she getting her sloppy. Staying high, now she living the dreams. On the pants with Magello on me. Jolly Ranchers mix it up with the lean. Johnny dang, all my diamonds on fleek. Pop me a perk, she think I'm a geek. Counting these commas, we run it up. All of these hoes